And this situation is deeply concerning. It undermines public confidence in our common migration policies, and it has an unintended consequence.
Strong words from one of the leaders on migration for the EU. European Union lawmakers and governments finally agreeing on new rules that will allow migrants to be sent to third countries.
It's not in the best interest of our societies, it's not in the best interest of the genuine, really refugees and those who are coming via a legal way. It's not in anyone's interest that we are continuing with this.
The new draft of rules could mean longer detention periods as well as bans, fines and even criminal sanctions. That's if migrants don't leave when they're ordered to. Authorities could also seize belongings, detain minors, collect biometric data and search homes. The deal is part of a broader tightening of migration policy for the EU. It also comes amid growing pressure from right-wing parties across Europe. Yet rights groups have warned the move could enable abuses and comes as irregular arrivals in places like Greece are down 26% compared to last year across the whole of Europe.
The overall architecture of the regulation, which pushes towards more enforcement, more deportations, potentially more coercion and violence, which is of course very similar to what we see in the US.
European countries are still struggling to reject asylum seekers and those that overstay their visas. The European Commission says only around 1 in 5 ordered to leave EU countries actually depart. Protests have erupted across Europe opposing migration, including in Italy, as some voters demand crackdowns on irregular migration. Rome struck a deal with Albania in 2024 to transfer tens of thousands of asylum seekers to detention centres outside the EU. Others, including the UK, have attempted similar deportations, though efforts to send some to countries like Rwanda have been stymied by both courts and by cost.
We are talking about the possibility for member states to actually introduce and reinforce measures that already exist in national practices and basically use this kind of enforcement, which is not always supported by the same fundamental rights that are granted to citizens, to EU citizens, towards undocumented migrants.
The legislation still needs formal approval by EU governments and the European Parliament. Some countries are already reportedly implementing stronger measures. Flynn, TRT World.